Hey everybody, welcome back to Sunkissed. My name is Courtney. Today we're going to be getting into My Hero Academia Season 5, Episode 8, Match 3 Conclusion. Last time on, we had the beginning of the third match, obviously, and it looked like Class 1B was having the upper hand. However, we do have what's his name? Ida, and he has 10 minutes with his new mufflers. So we'll see what happens there. We also had Endeavor fighting some kind of a villain and catching him, and then we had the flashback to him training Shoto, and then talking about Toya as well. So yeah, that's it. Let's get into this episode.
You are evil incarnate! Sorry about it. Recipro has a time limit, right? A time limit? That was why I feel a mud now. Vincenzo will rush anywhere at any time. You see? I've been in full throttle this entire time. New style. Recipro Turbo!
Yeah. Holy! He's... Jeez.
10 minutes. Nobody can stop me.
Can you stop yourself?
I can't control it completely. So fast. At this speed, the trade-off is power. Fair enough. No match for this attack.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm not one of those stubborn heroes in training. I won't keep fighting when I'm at a disadvantage.
where'd he go?
Smarter to hurry and find Tetsu and
Is
the
he,
others so I can
like,
help them.
swimming through the ice?
Using that is faster than even Gran Torino.
Fighting Drill Man, huh? That is so crazy.
Oh man, I can't keep this up. Treasure man, I can't wait if we just bury it! Those support items of his will rip me to shreds. That bar has gotten brutal. Gotcha now!
Oh, what's that? Oh, it's Ida. Nice. I'll be back.
He's talking this faster too.
And he already talked fast.
You saw how much of pain he can be. I should go after him first. You really think it's smart to butt in on a one-on-one fight instead of shutting up? If I compromise my ideals in training, I'd likely do so in a real fight as well. You're a real stick in the mud. Yeah, I hear that often.
One down. Come on, Shoto.
Nothing's gonna stop my steel fist of justice! Finally. I'll use a wall of fire instead. Tsunatori's yours. Got it. You still don't get what I'm going to do you. Thought it would be obvious.
Yeah, it's just gonna...
Has zero effect on me.
Yeah, he's steel.
I've trained for something just like this. You ever spent time inside an oven? 'Cause guess what?
I have.
Half cold, half hot. You won't even put a scratch on me. Forge my steel into something even you can't dent. By demolishing my limit.
Oh no, he's gonna flash back. Yeah.
Inside your body, and then take it beyond that limit. I know you can do this. Know this. There's a power inside of you that goes beyond what anyone else can wield.
Damn it.
Just need to work through it.
All you can do now is fake it. No matter what, fire or ice.
What's he about to do? Oh, I love that shot. That was awesome. Oh. Oh, dang. Todoroki?
There goes the camera. Go further. Burn myself if I have to.
Oh no, but don't.
In order to become who I want to be. Young Todoroki. Devilish firepower. Too much. Can't get close. Firepower is crazy. Holding all this heat inside of me, same as you are. I know it's gonna be hard on you too, right? In which case, I won't back down. Endurance contests are my specialty. Gonna go beyond. You've ruined me. Give up before I have to show you what I can do. You're not willing to risk everything during training, and you'll never do it in a real fight either. It's time for you to shut up.
I'm pretty far away, but I can still feel that.
Is she skating with? Oh yeah, Shoji, come on.
Becoming typical. I never look at the octopus in the aquarium. They are not cheap.
I
Here's
love
to
them.
people being scared of me. Bring it on.
Oh, dang.
Don't blow.
Whoa. Octo blow. Oh, nice. Twirling tail dance.
Take her to the jail. You go support Todoroki.
Oh no. It's the softening guy.
You again.
Juzo, right?
No. Class is pretty tight. Keep struggling. You're holding her, but only get loose.
What? Something spin.
Thanks for that.
Oh! Ow!
Won't let you go.
Cool, I'm not worried about that. I'll take you
You're getting slow. I can say the same about you. Getting dizzy. I'll have to get him to back off first. Go beyond that limit.
Oh, what was that? You like take all his heat?
But you know my classmate. Oh, hey. What's up?
Oh!
Crap. I'm gonna pass out. Now hard.
Oh, Ida.
One man. I'll return for you, villain.
I'll return for you, villain. He's so funny, he gets into character all the time.
It was a mistake. Leaving Ida for later. Man, does this mean we lost? My friends can fail just because I messed up. One more chance. Time to quickly push this.
Jeez. These kids are gonna die. We're gonna have to move locations again.
Forward with her now. They walk out until they're in jail. Put them in the final moments.
Come on, Ingenium.
My left arm and leg are trapped. It's too much. I don't have enough strength to break out.
Class A and Class B have one person in their jails, and almost everyone is down for the count.
Except for Shoji and Pony, yeah.
Todoroki!
But Shoji, now my pals, we'd be done for sure. And then we wouldn't be able to fight and protect my teammates. If I put Todoroki in prison, then we'll take the lead. If I won this
If only Shoji could like learn how to like glide with those arms of his.
I'll go higher than we can reach and win this sucker out. That way, even if we don't win, we technically won't lose.
Huh. She's just running away. She's taking the safe route. If she left her teammates behind to escape, then Shoji could put them in jail.
But that doesn't make any sense. The whole point is to throw the other team in training jail.
They won't win. But they won't lose.
Oh. Who's gonna win?
20 minutes!
your past.
Wow.
Let's get back to your work. Got ourselves
A
a
tie.
Oh, man, that's ridiculously unsatisfying.
Yeah.
Poor Ada. He's so upset.
Yeah.
These robots are hilarious.
Get ready for the fourth match. Here, Todoroki. The match was a draw, but I feel like I lost the head-to-head fight. That to me was insanity. Let's do it again. I've been fascinated. Claim victory. Ida saved me though, didn't you? I seem to remember that. And anyway, when it comes to mistakes, I made the biggest one. It's become a habit to use ice as my opening move. You are fast enough. I'm the one who's slow. And because of that weakness, I caused you and the team to worry. I want to be a hero who brings people peace of mind. I would never consider you unbeloved. I will run anywhere to anyone who needs my assistance. That's my conviction as Ingenio's successor. Since we're talking about how we need to upgrade, hopefully I have still have work to do. So I hope you'll fight me again. Of course. Oh, you've no idea how much I've been looking forward to this fantastic matchup.
Alright, let's go.
Yes, Setsuna Tokige, the other student in Class B who got in for recommendations. Just watch me, Deku.
Okay. Episode 8 of My Hero Academia. That was a fun episode. It was very much a back and forth. Wasn't sure who was gonna win, and it ended up being a tie. And I guess there's no like tiebreaker match or whatever. So I guess it's just gonna continue just being a tie. We had Shoto fighting Tetsu, and he's still working through some of his daddy issues that he has. But he was able to burn super hot, just like kind of like Endeavor. And then it looked like in his last final move that he took like all of that firepower and he like isolated it like in his fist is what it looked like. I don't know if that's what actually happened or if that was just something, just an anime thing that happened. I don't know. But that was cool that he could get like super hot and isolate it in his fist. That seemed pretty cool. Tetsu is a pretty good match for him because steel, I mean, he's just steel, and it doesn't like the hot or the cold doesn't bother him. Although it did when he did that final move. He said, it's hot. And he kind of backed away. So I guess he has a limit to how much heat he can take as well. I wasn't sure if like when Todoroki started using his firepower against Tetsu, I wasn't sure because like doesn't heat expand steel and like metal and stuff? I wasn't sure if he was just gonna like get really huge. I was kind of worried there for a second when Tetsu didn't seem worried about the heat. I thought he was gonna get like gigantic. So his training, Tetsu's training, he said that he spent time in an oven, like a, I don't know, like a pizza oven or something. You couldn't really tell what kind of oven it was, but he spent time training so he can handle the heat. So that's kind of cool. I wonder if he also spent time in a freezer. But but I don't know. So I always like Tetsu. He's a fun character. And Kirishima seemed to be a little inspired by him too. And he's like, I'm gonna work hard too, because they're not the same, but kind of the same. You know, one's rock and one's steel. So that was a fun match. And then we had Shoji and Ojiro fighting the pony girl, the horn cannon. I think that's what her quirk is. Horn cannon, yeah. And Shoji, his quirk is dupla arms, so he made a whole bunch of duplicates. And he had some kind of move. I missed what he said, and there was no translation for the Japanese writing. I think there was Japanese writing like on the sides, but there was no translation when he was saying his special move. It was just like a barrage of like a whole bunch of crazy punches. And he was just punching away all her horns that she was flying at him. I always like to see Shoji in action. I feel like he's one of the more underrated characters, but he's a really cool character. I like his design. So it's nice to see all these people get airtime. But then we saw Ojiro as well fighting the drill guy. I don't remember his name. Sen, and his quirk is Gyrate. Saw him fighting Ojiro, and Ojiro using that giant, his giant tail that he has against him. And then he caught Sen, Ojiro did, but then what's his name? Juzo softened the ice or the metal or whatever it was, and they was swimming through whatever it was that he melted, and then he didn't he harden it as and kind of capture, or he hardened maybe the surface so that Ojiro's head couldn't go through or something like that. But then Ojiro came out with one of his special moves, and I missed what he said. It was the music was about the same volume as the speaking, and it's always a bummer when that happens, just because it's hard to, especially when they're yelling, it's hard to understand what they're saying, and there's no subtitles because I guess whoever's doing the subtitles, they just haven't done them yet. I don't know. I might have to go back and rewatch that in a few days with subtitles to see what he said. And it was some kind of it looked like it was some kind of spinning really fast move, and he was able to get out of the softening or the trap that he was in, and he was able to put Sen in the little jail. So Sen was in jail. Who else was in jail? Who was in jail on our side? Because we had, was it Ojiro? Ojiro ended up in jail, maybe? Yeah, it has to be, right? Ojiro and Sen ended up in jail because Pony put him there. And then Pony rescued her colleagues or her teammates, and then she took Shoto and just kind of hovered in the air away from Shoji's reach, because he can't, even though he's got those bat kind of wings, he can't do any kind of flying or gliding or anything like that, which I don't know if one of these days maybe he could get there, maybe jump off and then just kind of glide. His arms, I feel are big enough, but he's a big guy, so I don't know if the weight could, if the weight of his arms could could handle the weight of his body. I'm not sure. So she just waited it out, and I didn't know that there was like a time limit, which I kind of figured that maybe there would be. I don't think we knew how long. So they have 20 minutes per match, and she just, Pony just hovered above the air, above everybody, and just waited it out, and then time ran out, and so that's why it was a tie. But I don't know, yeah. Ingenium was just kind of stuck underneath the tower that the softening guy and Tetsu dropped on him. So, yeah. It was fun. I'm excited for the next match because, I mean, Bakugo is always fun. So, it looked like it was Bakugo and Jiro, and I don't know who else was in there. I can't remember. Those are the only two that I remember, but they're against another class on the 1B team. They're against another person who was recommended, got in through recommendations, and the copy guy seems to think that she's their secret weapon. So it was her, and then the guy that looks like a thimble. Not sure what he does, so that'll be fun to see. And it looked like there was like a lizard guy and somebody else. I'm not sure who else. I don't know. Maybe was it no, it wasn't the copy guy, because I think the copy guy is in the final match with Shinso. So I'm not sure who else is in that match, but it's going to be a fun match, it looks like. So I'm excited for that, excited to see new powers, excited to see some more special moves from our guys. So yeah, that's all I have for this episode. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Also, I should have a Patreon page set up by now. If you want to see the reaction, and if you want to see it in full length and early access, you can go to patreon.com/sunkissedreactions. The link will be down in the description below. Any kind of support would be helpful to get this channel growing and to be able to put out more content. Hopefully to be able to one day put out some the actual like 10-minute highlight reel on YouTube. I just don't have very good equipment for that right now. So that's why the reactions are only on Patreon at the moment, and the pre and post discussions are here on YouTube. And you can get full length and early access up to 4 weeks through Patreon. So yeah, that's it. That's all I have. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys on the next video.